you got to be a little kooky to be considering a used car right now. If you're considering a used car, do yourself a favor, go right to your room and go to sleep. Do not do it. I'm very, very serious. What's happening right now is that used cars, the value of used cars are up between 30 to 40% versus what they were at 2 years ago. Literally, cars appreciated over the course of a couple of years. And guess what, you guys? What's going to happen is in a couple of years, when everything sort of levels back out and we're back to normal, going on Ubers and taking the train to work, those used car prices are going to go back to where they were, if not worse than where they were a couple of years ago. Now, that's not a guarantee. That's just my insight. But I've been doing this for quite some time, and I'm pretty sure that the information is decently reliable. Now, let's look at a couple different examples. And before I dive into that, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Ari Janessian. Please consider subscribing below because all the content is going to help you land the very best possible deal on a brand new car. Also visit negotiationguides.com, my personal blog, where you can access negotiation guides that I make every single day on particular cars that you'll also be able to connect with local area dealerships to collect the very best pricing on. Anyway, diving into this video, let me give you just the most practical example of what I'm talking about right now. The most control that you're going to have if you're going to pay more than you should on a car is just paying the sticker price on a brand new car, because what dealers are doing are just deciding a number they want for their used car. What I'm referring to is the fact that if you were to go in to look at a Honda Accord, maybe you saw a few used for, say, and these are actual numbers based on a cargurus.com search of, so say, off lease, 3 years old, 36,000 miles roughly, between $21,000 and $23,000 for just a Honda Accord LX 2018, 2019 with about 36,000 miles or less. That same Honda Accord LX that you're seeing for 21 to 23 is selling for $27,000, and if you're planning on financing, comes with a promotional APR offer as well as some manufacturer to dealer cash. This is in the usual case. Now, what I want to urge you to do is at the very least, consider new, because the depreciation schedule on a new car is predictable right now. It's certainly predictable because we're using data that typically takes place over the last 30 years of Honda Accords. The Honda Accord has been out for quite some time, and it's been depreciating at the same rate for quite some time. However, the Honda Accord has never appreciated in its history. So what you're paying for a used car right now are prices that nobody has ever paid for in history. What you might be paying for new is what everybody's pretty much been paying or less than that in the history of the Honda Accord. Not to pick on the Honda Accord, just an example, a lot of vehicles are selling in a very, very similar fashion, if not worse. What I want to encourage you to do is shop around for the best possible deal. That's just 100%. Just do that regardless. However, use car search listings on cargurus.com, etc., to compare exactly what the differential is. I know I'm using my hands a lot. I don't mean to make you dizzy. That's just how I talk. Compare the two, see what the middle is exactly, and figure out if it makes more sense to just buy it new or buy it used. And I can guarantee you that it will make more sense to just buy it new. That's for right now, at least. Maybe things will change. I really hope they'll change. They will change. Keep in mind, they will certainly change, and you will lose a decent amount of money buying used. That's just my final point. Visit negotiationguides.com to shop around for the very best possible deal on a brand new car. And if you found this information useful, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.